Hi everyone, it's Linda at Lefty Crochet Knit. Just coming now, we're going to continue on with our easy crochet pullover. And I have the ribbing done for the sleeve. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to show you how to pick up the stitches for the sleeve. So, what I want you to do, I want you to just do just a single crochet row across the stitches. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're just going to do one single crochet across. And then once we get that single crochet across, then we're going to continue on with the pattern. Right, you're just going to pick up the stitches just like this. Just going to take them through. And you're going to go across. Now it says here for the sleeves, okay, so we're actually going to do the medium, which is the light pink, okay? So, which is, well, I'll just pick up the stitches here. And then we're actually going to work in pattern. And just pick them up all across there. Okay. So now we're going to do the front first. So the front and the back are the same. I'll show you here right now. There it is here. That shows your ribbing there. Then once you get your ribbing done, you're going to, now it says for the ribbing on my back, I need 21.5 inches for the pink, for the light pink, okay? So you'd have to check to see what one yours was. Now, chain one, I'm going to work 103 stitches evenly across there. So I'm going to work 103 single crochet evenly across the edge of the ribbing. So that's the stitches that I'm going to pick up right across. You're just going to keep going. I just got a little sample here. You're just going to keep going and you're going to pick up the stitches across the ribbing like this. And when you're doing this, you're going to add in your stitches, however many stitches. With me, it was the pink. So I have to go to 95 stitches. That's what I'd have to do for the back and the front. And the back and the front are basically the same. Okay? So you do this, you proceed in your pattern as follows, and that's your pattern. And then you shape your armhole. And then once you shape your armhole, then the back and the front, that's different, okay? So you're just going to work from your ribbing, right there, your two asterisks, to these two asterisks up here on your pattern. And what I did, okay, now your pattern is going to be these two rows here. The first row, you're going to chain one and slip stitch in the first stitch. Then there's an asterisk there, so you're going to do one double in the next stitch, slip stitch in the next stitch, and repeat that across to the end of the row. So you're going to do one double in one stitch and slip stitch in the next stitch. That's your row one. That's your wrong side row. Now, Row 2 is your right side row, and it's going to be, you're going to chain 2 and you're going to half double in each stitch to the end of the row. And you're going to repeat those 2 rows of the body pattern until work measures whatever it's supposed to be, and mine is 38. So mine would be 15 inches. Okay, so what I actually have done, that over there, I have my back started here. And what I actually did now, I actually marked. I have a marker here, and that shows that this is the front of the pattern. Now this is my 15 inches. You don't count the ribbing. You don't count this bit of ribbon in your, when you measure your thing. Okay, so it's up to 15 inches. So what I'm now going to do, I'm going to shape the neck. I'm going to shape it for the neck. So what I got to do, and you're going to end up with the wrong side of the row, because you're going to shape it for the neck. Okay? All right, now, that I don't, okay. So here we go. So now, this is your pattern, and this is the shape of the neck. So you're going to do your right side row. You're going to start with your right side row. Okay? Which is your half double crochet row. That's what you're going to do this one. And you're going to do the neck. Okay? So here's the back. This is what we're doing here. Here's the back. So we're going to shape the neck. So the first row, we're going to chain 2 and we're going to half a double in each of the next 30 stitches. Then we leave the remaining stitches that are in the middle unworked, and we're chain 2 and we're half double crochet pattern to the end of the row, and you turn. And row through chains 3, 1 double in each half double to last 2 stitches, and half double crochet together and turn. Repeat last 2 rows once more, then second rows once until it's 26 inches or 26 stitches. So you're going to have 26 stitches. Then you continue weaving in body pattern till armhole measures the same length as back to shoulder, ending with a right side, and you fasten off. That's your front. Now your back is a little bit different. Your right side, you're going to half double in each stitch for 28 stitches, and then you're going to half double crochet 2 together. Then you turn and you leave the remaining stitches unworked. In the next row, you're going to chain 2, you're going to half double crochet 2 together, pattern to the end of the row, and you turn, and you have 28 stitches. In the next row, chain 2, 1 half double, and each half double to the end of the row and fasten off. That's what you're going to do. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're actually going to do the back. Or no, I think I'm going to do the front. I'll do the front and then we'll continue on with the back. So I already have the measurements on the thing. So what I'm going to do, I continue. Okay, so take my stitch marker ready here. I don't know, was that stitch? Okay, so this is the wrong side. So this is your half double crochet row. So there's no worries, there's no pattern or anything with this one. So So you're going to go in for your armhole here. That's what you're going to do. So you're going to go in the shape of our armholes is going to be 8 stitches. Okay, so you're going to do half double. No, shape armhole. Slip stitch in each of the first 8 stitches. So you're just going to slip in these. So you know how to do the slip stitch. You just go in, pull out the loop, and pull it through. Go in, pull out the loop, and pull it through. Pull out the loop, pull it through. Pull out the loop, pull it through. Pull it through. How many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I got to do 8 for mine, so that's 7. And that's 8. Okay, so that's 8 for mine. Now, okay, leave remaining stitches unworked. All right, now, slip stitch in each of the first 8 and chain 2 1/2 double in each stitch to the last 8 stitches. So you're going to chain 2 and you're going to 1/2 double in each of these to the last 8 stitches. Okay, now so what I normally do, I normally place a marker on this end. Now, so we're going to go in 8 here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So when I hit that marker, that's when I'm going to stop crocheting. When I hit this marker here. So I'll leave that there. So we're just going to half double crochet right across here. If I can get the yarn. Oops. Okay. You see there where that lip is up, that's going to be your armhole. Okay, and you just keep going with that. Now, you understand that the next row you're going to have to do it in pattern. But right now we're just doing half doubles across because we're actually on the wrong side here, so. Or the right side, I should say. So this is all half double in this row. Okay, so we're going to do there, we're going to do there. Now, just hold on, I'll get my other piece here. Okay, just going to show you one side here now. This here is the back. So here's where we took off our 8 stitches, right here. You can see it there, right here. and we continued. We had to continue on for the back. Now I had to continue on until it was 9 inches. So from here to here should be 9 inches. Okay, right here at this edge here. That should be your 9 inches. And then when you get to the 9 inches, then you're going to do your shoulder. So it'll show you how to do your shoulder. So that's actually the next thing I'm going to show you how to do. But I got to get the edging right here. I got to get that part done on the front. Okay, and that's the only difference in the front and the back. It's just this little part right here. On this one, this is the back. And the front's going to be a little bit different, and I'll show you. And there's what it's actually going to look like right here. Here, your neck is going to go down like this in the front, and it's going to go up a little bit in the back. And when you sew them together, you sew your shoulders together first, then you sew your sleeves in, and then you sew the bottom of your sweater. So what you're actually going to do then, you're actually going to continue on. So once you take those, once you do this part, and you take your stitches out for to start your armhole, then you got to continue in pattern right across. You've done the same thing on the other side. You took out for your stitches the same way, and then you got to continue in pattern. Okay, so with mine it was the light pink. I had to continue for 8.5 inches. Okay, that was for the back part. And then I had, when I got it that long, then I had a break here for the neck. So what you do, you can count them over, and you do that for your neckline. And that's the neck for the back. And then what we're doing with the other one, that one there is finished. Okay, so what we're doing with this one now, this is going to be the front. So up to here, it's going to be the same for the front, because we marked off here. We're going to mark off here, and you just continue it in pattern. So here's what we're doing here now. We're just going to continue in pattern. We're going to do our half doubles. And you know how to do your half doubles. Yarn over, insert your hook in the stitch, pull through all 3 loops. That's what your half double is. And this is the easy peasy row. And then the other one is just a double and slip stitch. You keep doing that across the row for a double and a slip stitch. So right here in this part here, there's no increasing or decreasing. Now, you're just going to go right through. But when we start the sleeves, there's going to be increases, because that's what actually shapes your sleeve. So this here now is the front that we're doing here. So for the front, to shape the neck, that's okay. So you work from aster as given for back, okay? And then you continue even in body pattern until your armhole measures, for mine it's 7 inches, okay? And then you're going to do your neck shaping, and you continue on with your neck shaping there. That's going to be for the front. And it's a little bit different for the front on your neck shaping. But this part of it here is the same on the back and the front. So I'll show you when we get to the other side now. We're just going to go over to that marker though, because we got to do the arm shaping for the other side. So we're just in the half double here. Now we're just doing this. Half doubles. Let's see if I can get this finished. This part of it anyway. And then in the next video, I'll show you how to make the sleeves. And there's going to be increases, so I'll finish one sleeve and then I'll do one on camera. So you can actually see how that's done. And then we'll sew it all together. And we're good to go. So this is just easy peasy, an easy peasy sweater. Easy peasy. Am I still on camera there? Hopefully I am. You see the difference there. Your armhole in the first one, the measurement was 8.5 inches. That's for the back. It was 8.5 inches. And for the front, your armhole was 7. Or 6, no, 6.5. It was up to 6.5. And then you go in and you shape your neck and do that, right? And with the front, you're going to continue weaving pattern till the armhole measures the same length as back to shoulder. That's what you're going to do. And once we get to that marker now, we're going to turn. We're not going to work them other stitches, because they're part of the sleeve. That's going to make your sleeve, right? And then this here would have to measure, because this is your front, it would have to measure 6.5 inches. This has to measure. Not the same as the other one. It's just 6.5. The other one on mine was 8.5, so it's 2 inches shorter than the other one. Now we're just about at our stitch marker there. Okay, now we're at the stitch marker, so we're not going to do those stitches, those last stitches there. And we keep going with this, continuing the pattern. And you know what your pattern is. So when you get to the end, you're going to turn your work, and now you're going to work in your pattern. So what's the pattern? The wrong side is the side that we're on right now. So that's going to be chain 1, slip stitch in the first stitch, and 1 double in the next stitch. Slip stitch, 1 double. And you're going to do that right across. Next one is slip stitch and a double. Slip stitch and a double. Easy peasy. And then when you turn, the next one is going to be your half double row. So do all half double across, but you stay in there. So you see your edging is here. So you got to continue until it measures whatever the size you're working on in the pattern. Now mine is 6.5 because my back was 8.5. So it's going to be 2 inches less on this side. And then you do your neck shaping. And then next video I'll actually show you how to do the sleeves. And then we can actually sew it up. So, what you're going to do now, there's your ribbing right there. All right. Now, you don't count your ribbing in the length that you're going to make it. Okay? So, the one that I'm making, my length, the body pattern in mine, is 15 stitches. So that doesn't count your ribbing. Your 15 stitches, that's what you do. And you measure 15 stitches from here up. Once you get those 15 stitches, then, this is the back now. Once you get the 15 stitches, then you stop. And then you're going to make take your 8 stitches off for your shoulder. And then with the back, okay, so I'm going to go from there. I'm going to continue until my armhole is 8.5 stitches, and then I'm going to stop. And then I'll actually shape the neck. So I'm not going to shape the neck on this. The next video I'm going to come out and I'm going to actually show you how to shape the neck for the back. And then I'm going to show you what you do for the front, because the front is going to be a little bit different than the back. Okay, so that's our That's our Big Easy Crochet pullover. Next pattern that we actually do now, I got another video coming out on this. And then the next pattern that we actually do, we're going to do a Barney baby safety. And it's knitted, or no knitting one. And this is actually what we're going to knit. We're going to knit that baby blanket right there. And should be pretty good. And we'll knit that up. And that should knit up pretty quick. Okay, so that's it for today. So thank you for coming and joining in. I'm sorry it took so long with this, but I actually had paying customers. I was making a few things for paying customers, and I had to get them done before I could actually finish this. So thank you very much for your patience, and you enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a great day. Bye-bye.